Well, I'm back. I have been gone a long time. In fact, a couple of people wrote me asking if I was okay. They were worried about me. But I've just been so busy. My daughter was here visiting from Germany for a couple of weeks. And then my son and his family came up from California. They came up here to be safer. And so they've been staying at their river house. So, and I've been gardening. This is that time of year where my day starts with gardening, ends with gardening. And when I'm not in the garden planting and digging and weeding, I'm online looking for things, information to help me with the garden. And I've also been busy making lots of pizzas and watching pizza videos, and it's just been unbelievably busy. So I know this is a deck, because it's been sitting here for 2 months, I think at least 2 months, and I haven't opened it because I wanted to wait until I did it with you, because I've never had my hands on these cards. But I wanted to give a little bit of a ramble to let you know what's been going on with me. So everything's fine. I'm just tired. You know, this morning I was in my kitchen at 6:45 potting some sprouted hollyhock seeds. So that's how my day starts. And at night I would go off and look in the garden to see what slugs or earwigs are eating my plants. So I've got some little things I bought that I did open up, and I wanted to show you what they are because I think some of them are pretty terrific. And one thing is not so terrific, it's just a food item, but it has all these wonderful things that I never knew it had. So anyway, I got this thing called a grow bag. And it's amazing. It has handles on it. And it's a 5-gallon size. And unlike a 5-gallon bucket, this thing is not as deep, but it's wider. And because it's flexible like this, it can sit anywhere in your garden. So if you have an uneven thing, it will kind of make itself fit the environment. So I've already planted some tomatoes in here, and I'll be planting some other things. But I got 4 of these on Amazon, and I think they're wonderful because I have a lot of spots in my garden where I cut down some shrubs and the stumps are still there, and I can't plant around them because under the stumps are all of these big roots that keep going along. But I can plant this, or I can plunk this right on the stump or right off to the stump and utilize space that I've not been able to use this past year. So I wanted to share that with you, and they're just fabric, but they breathe well. They say that they actually do better in these than they do in those plastic tubs that you buy. So we will find out. But this one is called, it just says on here 5-gallon. But you can find these on Amazon. I like the fact that these have handles because when I filled it, I could move it. And that's the other thing. When you fill this up, it's so lightweight, even with all that dirt in there, all that potting soil. Anybody can lift it, even me with my arthritic spine. So that was one thing that I got. Then the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was years ago, I bought a set of ruins. Beautiful, beautiful ruins. And typical of me, I had no idea what I was buying or why I was buying it, but they were amethyst, which is my favorite stone. So I've got like these gorgeous, gorgeous ruins, and I've never used them. So look at that beautiful stone, right? So I want to use them. So I'm putting it out there for any of you ruin users. If you've done videos on this, let me know. If you have any kind of special book that you would recommend, rather than me going out and buying 5 different books, I would appreciate it. Now the last thing I'm going to show you here is, this is so silly. I've had this yearning and insatiable need to keep eating pumpkin seeds. And I've been buying them locally when I can find them. And they're more expensive in some of the little dollar stores or whatever. So I found them online. So I ordered them. But look what I got. This humongous box. This huge box of pumpkin seeds. Okay. Pumpkin seeds. But the reason I'm mentioning these pumpkin seeds on a tarot thing is because I just had this insatiable need to keep eating pumpkin seeds. And I finally decided, let me go look up what's in pumpkin seeds, because there's got to be a reason that I'm suddenly wanting to eat pumpkin seeds. It's amazing. Go look it up. Go Google pumpkin seeds and see what the vitamins and minerals that are in them. It's got zinc and all these amazing things in it. No wonder. And I've been eating it like dessert. After dinner, sometimes I'll make myself a very thin drink, like an orangeade, but it's got some other good stuff in it. And I'll just sit and eat the pumpkin seeds. And I figure I'm probably using up more calories eating the pumpkin seeds than are in the pumpkin seeds. But go look up pumpkin seeds because they're amazing. You know, and you can buy pumpkin seeds that are already shelled. But I like sitting there watching a movie or whatever on my DVR and eating my pumpkin seeds. And now I know my body told me to buy pumpkin seeds, and obviously it's very good for my body. So anyway, that's my little bit of ramble about the pumpkin seeds and stuff. So let's get this deck open and see what it is. I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but let's see. I should have probably opened the box a little bit, but I didn't. This is a deck I've been wanting for some time. Probably every tarot reader has this deck, but the newbie me didn't have it, and I wasn't going to go out and spend a lot of money, in fact a ridiculous amount of money, on some of the older ones. I just wanted the deck because I like the deck. Yes, it is what I thought it was. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. It's the Japaridzi deck. Wow. By Nino Japaridzi. I'm not sure that's pronounced right. So let's look at these cards. See, I've never held any of these cards in my hand. A long time ago I saw some reviews on them. In fact, I think friend Simon Harrison from the Hermit's Cave just did this deck ago, very recently, like a week or so ago, but I didn't watch the video because I didn't want to see the deck. I wanted to be fresh, seeing it with my own fresh new eyes. And this year they just came out with the reprint of this. So, oh, nice box. Look. Very sturdy box. Oh wow, there we go. Wow, I love it already. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at the book they give you. This is the book. Oh my goodness, and the book, look, has all these colored pictures. See, now I have no idea how this compares with the older version, so I think what I'll do is after I look at this very well and make a video of it, I will go and check out the older run-throughs. Oh wow, that's pretty impressive, that little book. Wow. Okay, and then behind that we have the deck. See, I thought I better get a video done now, because if I don't, I'm just never going to get around to it. Plus, watching Simon's channel a couple of days ago, he did a thing on his favorite Lenormand decks. I get in trouble watching Simon. I love Simon, and I love his run-throughs. But every time I watch him, it costs me money. So I ordered 2 of the decks he went. I ordered his number 1 and 2 favorite decks, because I just fell in love with him. I don't even do Lenormand. I mean, I have printouts to learn it. I have 1 Lenormand deck, but I saw those decks that he did, and I thought I have to have them. So anyway, that's the reason I thought I better get a video done today. And the only reason I'm able to do a video today is it was a rainy day. It was an on and off rainy day, so I wasn't in the garden digging for 4 or 5 hours and so sore that I didn't want to do anything at night. So I just did other garden chores today, mostly organizing. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is just the first card. I just love the backs. Look at that. The color and everything on the backs of these cards is phenomenal. Wow. Oh my goodness. And then there's another one here. It says the Guide to the Japaridzi Tarot Minor Arcana. And then they give you the basic information of, you know, the court cards, the minors and the majors, I think. Yeah, the minor arcana, the guide to the, this is the guide to the minor arcana. But it's nice that they give you that card. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna I'm going to just sit here and quickly go through it because most of you know this deck, but I've never seen it. Oh, the cardstock is nice. Nice. It's not too thick, not too thin. The finish is a lovely, lovely matte finish. There's a glare here and I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm sorry about that. I set this up and I didn't have the glare. Now all of a sudden I've got the, I think it's from my overhead light. Anyway, this is the Fool. The colors are so deep and so rich in this. Let me see, where should I go with this? Try to keep the glare out of there. Oh wow. After I get this video done, I'm going to just go and sit and really spend a lot of time looking at this deck. Let me see, I'm trying to get out of that glare. It doesn't matter where I go, I'm getting the glare. So I'll go this quickly as to not bore you because you've all probably seen this. Wow. Empress. Wow. War. Whoa. Very powerful. The Hierophant or Hierophant, however it's pronounced, Hierophant. The artwork is amazing. Love. So I guess it's like the Lovers. And we have a chariot, and it actually looks like a chariot. Interesting, they call this the Justice card. It almost looks like a yin and yang with the dark and the light, the umbrellas. This is almost Salvador Dali-ish, almost surreal, this artwork. Here's the Hermit. And Fortune, I guess it's the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune. Beautiful and powerful strength card. Gorgeous. And this is called the Drowned. So I'm going to have to look how these correlate to the traditional Rider-Waite. The Death card. Yeah, you really have to almost meditate on each of these cards. The artwork is so powerful. Temperance. Devil. That's pretty dramatic with the hand coming out there on the bottom right. Wow. Again, these are very evocative. The emotions that come up when you're looking at things like the Tower or the Devil are very strong. Oh wow, what a beautiful, beautiful star card. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous, gorgeous card. Whoa. I'd love to have that as a piece of art to hang on the wall. That is just beautiful. The Moon. Very, very nice. Wow. And here's a Sun card without any baby. That makes people happy. I don't know why. I guess a lot of people just don't like the baby. But there's the Sun card. No baby. Judgment, again, very powerful. Looks like the heavens just opening up. World. Okay. Oh wow, Ace of Wands. Whoa. Two of Wands. I don't know what they call the winds. I mean, it may be, I don't know what it is. Because here's Three of Wands, but it almost looks like Three of Swords, you know, with the piercing of the heart. And here's the Four of Wands. Very pretty card. Some of these cards have so much in them. I'm going to have to read the book as I go through them. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Maybe they're using Wands as the swords, because it looks like Seven of Swords where someone's, you know, walking off with the booty. You know, I don't know. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. We have Gesture of Wands. I imagine that the gesture is probably the page. The Gesture of Wands. Stranger of Wands. Maybe that's the Knight. I don't know. I'm assuming. Wow, look at the Queen of Wands. Look at that costume and the colors. Wow. And the King. And the Ace of Fire. I guess the fire would be maybe the Wands. Ace of Fire. Two of Fire. Well, yeah, he's sitting there overlooking, looks like he's overlooking some water, so that probably is the Wands. Three of Fire, there's the movement, passenger. They're using a balloon rather than a ship, maybe. And the Four of Wands. Four of Fire. I'll just say fire. I'll use what they're using. Five of Fire. Whoa. It's going to be so interesting reading the book and see his symbols and what they represent to him. And the Six of Fire. Seven of Fire. Eight of Fire. Wow. That almost has Uranus energy, something just happening so quickly, right? A volcano. Nine of Fire. And 10 of Fire. And then we have the Jester of Fire. And the Stranger of Fire. Some of these colors are really amazing. Queen of Fire, I love that color combination in there. Beautiful. King of Fire. Ace of Tides. I'm imagining this must be cups. Ace of Tides. This is a very sweet card. Most of these cards don't have a sweetness about them. This one does. It's beautiful. And the Three of Tides. Yeah. Yeah, you get the feeling of the Rider-Waite in some of these cards, and some of them not. We go the Four of Tides. This is interesting. The Five of Tides is a pregnant lady. Again, the gorgeous teals and blues in here. Wow. I can see why this deck has been so popular since it first came out. This is a gorgeous deck. And the Six of Tides. Oh. Lots of symbolism here with the snakes. Whoa. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to go see if I can pour myself a glass of wine and sit down with this book and go through these cards, because this is amazing. But I'll first try to get the video up. If it's not too late, I'll do both. Wow, Eight of Tides. Wow. That could almost be a Hermit card, couldn't it? The Eight of Tides. Wow. But again, it has the same emotional impact of a traditional Rider-Waite Eight of Tides. Someone looking to go forward away from his current reality. Nine of Tides. Wow. Another gorgeous card. Ten of Tides. It's almost like a surreal rainbow coming across, right? That's what it sort of feels like to me. Almost a rainbow coming across. And then we have the Jester of Tides. I love the outfit. Jester of Tides. And the Stranger of Tides. Be interesting to see what other artwork this person has done, because it's so unique and really beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we have the Queen of Tides, and her cup is runneth over with love, obviously. At least that's what it appears to me. Queen of Tides, about love and emotions. Oh, the King of Tides. Oh, that's a very beautiful card. And Ace of Gardens. I imagine this is Pentacles. Ace of Gardens. And Two of Gardens. Again, this is very much in the Rider-Waite thing of the juggling, the balancing. Three of Gardens. And the Four of Gardens. Oh, wow. Five of Guards, definitely very emotional, impactful, and very much the same emotional reaction to the Five of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. Whew. And the Six of Gardens. I love the bouquet. I love that bouquet being offered. So sweet. Yeah. And I don't want to take too much time because most people know this deck anyway, and I just wanted to do it myself and get my reaction and have you see it if you haven't seen the new one and see if it's any different. I don't know. Seven of Gardens. Eight of Gardens. Nine of Gardens. Oh, this is another very beautiful, beautiful card, the Ten of Gardens. Wow. Wow, I'm so glad I bought this deck. And here's the Jester of Gardens. And the Stranger of Gardens. A very beautiful Queen of Gardens. Wow. Just gorgeous. And we have here, lastly, the King of Gardens. Wow. That is one heck of a deck. Oh, wow. And the cards are big. It'd be interesting to see, to try to shuffle them, because I should have another deck here, but I don't have one open to compare. But they seem pretty long, maybe narrower, but love the backs, love the feel of the cards. I love the matte kind of lovely finish on the cards. So let me see if I can do normal shuffling with them. So I'm going to go and consecrate this deck as soon as I turn off this video camera. Okay, it's okay. It's okay here with this. I wonder if I'll be able to rifle shuffle. Yeah. Let's see. So I see some people shuffling this way. Oh, actually, this I think works better. I think shuffling them like this works better. I only lost a couple. Anyway, let me see if I can riffle shuffle these. I won't waste too much time on this, and then I'll do I'll pull one of my cards. Let's see. Okay, they'll riffle shuffle. Yeah, they'll riffle shuffle fine. So I'm off to do that. So I'm going to pick a card here. It was so nice to be back and to see you. I've been watching other people's videos, but not as much as I would like because of a time constraint. And I'm missing a lot of the lives because I've been going to bed very late and sleeping later. And some of my favorite people, like Simon and all, are coming from England, and Becca. And by the time I get the animals fed in the morning and get my morning tea together, their thing is over. So I've had to go back and watch some of those after the fact. But I'm way behind, so it's going to be a rainy day tomorrow. So I may have another day where I can actually watch some YouTube videos of people I love. So I'm going to pick a card, and I'm going to call it a night. But thank you for stopping by. And it's good for me to be back. If you enjoy coming to my site and seeing what I'm doing once in a while, please hit the like button. I don't know why, but people say so. I think it's because if you get enough likes, it makes them put your video out there for other people to see. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to, Spirit, please give us a card for the time, or for now. One dropped out. Let me pick another one just in case, because I'm trying not to look. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the first one that came out on its own is this here. It says, recognize that all paths are valid and true. The power comes not in a particular path, but the courage to live what you believe. And I think that's where spiritual growth comes in. Because that's why all religions have their saints. Because it's not about the religion, it's about how true someone was to what they believed, and how much passion they brought to what they believed, and how much courage they had to live what they believed. So I like that one. These are, these are cards I wrote years ago, and I sometimes forget some of the wisdom, and because I don't go through them on a daily basis for myself. I just use them here to put out for you. So, and then the one that I pulled here, compassion recognizes the pain of another. Pity keeps them in the consciousness of victimhood. So that's it for tonight. I hate to say goodnight and goodbye, but I do have other things I have to do. And maybe one of these days somebody can tell me how to set up to do a live video so I could interact with people. That would be a lot of fun. And I can let everybody else talk, and I can listen, and I think that would be really wonderful, but I just don't know how to do that. I bought some little gizmo that you're supposed to put on your laptop, but I don't know how to set it up. And I see people doing the live things, and I love Becca with her rambles, and Simon, and all these people doing these wonderful lives. But I have no idea. So if anybody can tell me how to do it, I will do it, and we can all meet together on a live one of these days. So take care, everybody. I love you all so much. I hope you're all doing well. It's a very difficult time now for so many, and I hope that you can hang in there and remember everything is for purposeful good. It doesn't always look that way, but in the end, I think this is going to bring a lot of positive changes. It's bringing a lot of people together. There's a lot of beneficial things happening right now, and so we just have to look at it. I remember sometime someone asked my teacher about, he said life is like holding a rose, and they said, well, how does it determine where your pain or your joy is? He said it depends on what part of the rose you choose to hold. So namaste, everybody. On this day, please hold the petals of the rose and stay away from the thorns. I love you so much. Good night, everybody.